Hey gang, Tona here. I have some yard sale stuff to show you. I just made another video that you might want to take a look at if you're a long-time viewer, or if you're interested in my sculpture, if you like shop in my Candy Corn Apocalypse store. The last video I made, Good News or Bad News, is probably of note for those of you that do that stuff. Everyone else, maybe you don't care, so you don't have to watch it. I got a few things today. And I figure I'm not going to show you everything because the one bag is actually a lot of stuff that I'd rather leave a mystery. And I'll tell you why in a second. But I have a few little goodies here. I got some 3 DVDs. Oh man, it's hot and I feel like I have so much work to do right now. I just feel like I'm rushing these videos and not having fun with them and not really enjoying it, and it's killing me. Because I like to enjoy my videos. Because you'll enjoy them more when I enjoy them. Sorry, guys. Alright, The Labyrinth. I almost bought a copy last week, and I chose something else in place of it, because I think I have this on VHS, and I figured I didn't need it on DVD. But the prices on these DVDs were so cheap that I decided, the hell with it, let me just grab it. And it looked good. You know, condition-wise, a lot better than the one I saw last week. I don't need a Blu-ray of this, to be honest. I mean, I like the... I don't know if I like the movie anymore. I haven't seen it in a long, long time. But, you know, I mean, I kind of reserve Blu-ray purchases for movies that I know I, like, need, like, love, and I'm going to watch a million times, and blah, blah, blah. I got Elf, which I feel like I might have bought this last year, and I couldn't remember, but it was so cheap, again, that I just figured I might as well get it. I'll give it to Mike or something, my brother, if I already have it. But this one is like a double disc special edition, I guess. DVD, again, no biggie for me. And finally, we got Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. And this is also a... Oh, you know, I just noticed it's full screen. Arrgh. Arrgh. It's a 2-disc edition. There's 2 discs, but it's full screen, which is kind of a bummer. I didn't notice that. I almost didn't pick this up anyway, because the Terminator trilogy, or, I mean, I know there are more than that, but the trilogy. I wouldn't mind getting a Blu-ray collection of that, but the DVDs, so I didn't tell you the price, they were 50 cents each, and then he gave me all 3 of these for $1. So I was like, man, what the hell? I mean, I might as well just snag it, and then when I get the Blu-rays, I get the Blu-rays. I could give it away or something. So those DVDs were the first thing I bought. And then I got, this was a surprise. I didn't expect to see this. It was like, there was a big table of stuff, and it was just kind of in there. Want this one game in the middle of all this other stuff. It's Boogerman for Genesis, which is a fun game. When I set up my Raspberry Pi Retro emulation station console thing, Boogerman was like one of the first games that I played, and played quite a bit of, because I remember it from when I was younger. And it's a goofy game with farts and boogers and all kinds of fun stuff. So when I saw that, I was pretty excited. It was, they wanted $5. It's actually decent condition, too. I wish I had the box. But they wanted $5. I offered $3 and they took it. So the same place I got those DVDs from, actually, I got the video game, Boogerman. So that was a neat little pickup, single game. And, well, these are cool. I don't really know what they are. But this one booth just had a bunch of little toys and stuff, and I tend to go through. I definitely am a rummager. I dig through. If I see a bunch of toys, I'll dig through and look for anything that looks fun or whatever. And I spotted these like kind of rubbery monster figures. So I think this was the first one I saw. You could see like they're rubbery. Oh no. That fell right in my my brush cleaning cup. Oh, that's okay. So hopefully you guys can see that pretty well. That was the first one I spotted, and then I started digging, looking specifically for these, because nothing else was catching my eye. And I found a little dragon. A pink dragon. And this goblin girl whose head is backwards. And lastly, there was this kind of slime creature with a skull, half a skull. I don't know what the hell this thing is, but it looked pretty damn cool. I got those for $1 each, so $1 for the 4 of them. Sometimes you have to, like, they kind of remind me of slightly more colorful, detailed Monster in My Pocket. I guess that's why I like them, because they're kind of reminiscent of the monsters in my pockets. They're small little rubber little toys. When I saw those, when I picked them up, I offered them. I was like, listen, take $1. And they sort of like hesitated for a second, but they eventually took it. And, you know, sometimes you just have to offer what you want, especially with something like that, because they saw me digging for like 10 minutes for these things. So, you know, if you say, what do you want for it, they might start to think, like, oh, there's something that he found, something that he knows is worth money, and oh, we should offer them $5 or some crap like that. I doubt those are worth anything. I don't know what the hell they are. They're cool monster toys. Alright, finally, last thing. This bag is filled with Halloween goodies. Halloween goodies. Now, this is the bag of stuff that I'm not going to show you everything that's in there. And my reason is pretty simple, because I want to give that stuff away in trick-or-treat bags in my shop. Now, if you do watch my previous video, the good news, bad news video, you'll find out that I don't know how many sales I'm going to be having over the next few months, essentially. I really, really want to get some sales out there, but time is just going to be very tough for me. I have a lot of new work on my plate. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sculpt and do any of that at all. I'll try. But I am eventually going to come back to the shop full force. So these things will eventually come into play. But there's just like a lot of cool, just random goodie bags of all kinds of... like, I'm purposely not showing you exactly what's in there, but I just wanted you to see, like, how varied, you know, there's just a variation of all kinds of stuff. I didn't even look through this, to be honest. There's just so much stuff in here. Yeah, again, I'll show you one more handful really quick. There's just loose stuff everywhere in there. And, it's a really, like, when I buy stuff to put in the trick-or-treat bags for you guys in my sales, I always try to get, like, a nice variation of all kinds of different stuff. It's kind of hard sometimes to find. So when I saw this bag of just already, like, curated Halloween goodie bag stuff, I was like, oh my god, this is going to be awesome. So I picked it up, saving it, and sooner or later you will all have it in your packages from the CCA. Alright everybody, that's everything from this weekend. Yard sale season is wrapping up. I start work on Monday. I'm going to be doing less and less with this stuff, unfortunately. But I will try to stay, in touch and still do videos, and hopefully I don't disappear completely. I'll let you know what's happening. You can always find me on Facebook, Instagram, and those things too. Alright, breathe deep in the night. I'll see you soon. Bye.